Scorpio, let's try and find out what is the heart of the matter. I just want to play a little bit with the different other cards I have, gypsy cards, and the Russian cards, which are also Lenormand cards, my favorite cards. Would you know that a Russian would come out as one of my favorite card designers? My God. Usually I I tend to be a little rude towards them. Where I am, they can be a little bit arrogant, but after this masterpiece, Russia, you're forgiven. So here you're showing up, doodly-doo, as a very healthy individual. And we will see if this lasts, okay? And clouds. Are these worry clouds? Let's see. This is on your mind. I had to keep this Lenormand book here because these drawings, they are so different from what I'm used to that I literally have to. Let's see if I can give you more space, darling. So 6, it should be clouds, because a lot of clouds here. They're not so dark. And yeah, so it is clouds. So it could be some negativity that you're not so cool with whatever is going on here, right? I prefer to put the, yeah, I don't know if that's not even, no, forget me what I said. Yeah, house, it's been a few days, house. So this is what you have below you. You might feel safe, whoever you are, Scorpio, non-Scorpio. You might feel safe wherever you are for now. 4 is also in astrology. It is also house, family, and all that stuff. Along with property, that is Taurus. Now here we have the heart. What's heart of the matter? Also in the bottom of you. So you could actually be a very healthy person, but your mind could be a little bit dark. In your past, you had some issues with people, friends, or actual mice that were feeding off your resources or creating diseases in your life and basically went on your nerves. So right now there is a letter here that is of your concern. You don't like it. I don't know, you know, I get a letter. I don't like the letter, how I smell it, and I don't like the letter. I put it back in the mailbox and I write return to. So nobody can really say I got a letter where woo, this threat, I say I never got that letter, or I never read that letter. And just actually, that's an advice for many of the letters you receive, because a lot of letters that we get in mail, I have experience. First of all, the people who are trying to scare you of your money, sometimes it's not even with any relevance. Maybe sometimes you don't even owe money. They are written in a manner that is supposed to scare you, right? It turns out the way they write contracts or write these scarcity letters have no value in court. Okay, So this is, if you're interested in knowing more about these things, you could study the works of David Wynne Miller. He was spaced out, but he figured out how to write a proper contract. So with this as your worry, I simply made less worries about just returning the headache. There's a lot of stuff about it on the internet. Now, we have the rider here in your future riding towards you, and you're showing up here as a tree, so calm and so fresh. I don't get this card. The drawings. The drawings. This is what I would have expected more Russian. Or Old English, maybe. Because what? Yeah, okay. So it's the sun. This is supposed to be the sun. So that is all happiness, glory, and joy. This is what you have below you here. In your past, everything was all good with your heart, maybe love, blah, blah, blah. And the sun was shining and you got your new house. But there are worries here created by vermin regarding this letter, which gives you a headache. Now, in your past, it seems to me that among of those who you had behind you, it could be someone who protected you from the mice, or it could be a recent boss, someone who were good with money, big in size, very masculine, but they are benevolent and protectors usually. They're good people, but they have the spirit of the yeah, big bear. So nice friends to have. Sorry you didn't get this one, but we have more cards to explore. Now let's see. We're not done yet. Three layers of Norman mixed with gypsy cards and Kipper should be specific enough for you guys. Do you think? Only 7 minutes. Yes, we have time and our hands. Scheiße. So, no, I promised myself I'm not going to take the jumpers today. That's tarot card rule. Maybe we'll use the tarot card too, but no, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Viciousness, moon. Okay, so here we have them. In the middle, darling, you have the boat. So it seems to me that some of you are going on an adventure. It seems to me we are moved perhaps a little forward in time. Oh, that's a floating boat too, but that was a headache. So it seems to me whatever, yeah, let's see. There is something here regarding communication. So the moon is here. The moon, you could be a little bit alert as an individual, alert, okay? But the moon also signifies motherly instincts or instincts in general. It also rules the waters in your body. It could, since it's in your worry field, it could also say to you, my darling Scorpio, or whoever you are, you should drink more water. And by drinking more water, you get also more access to the powers of the moon. Why do you think they poison our drinks all the time? The filthy archons who rules the world, right? So on the house here, you have the rider below the other riders. You have a male rider, and below your male rider there's a lady rider. but she's moving in a complete different direction. She's also below you, so it seems to me that you're taking control over the messages being coming. We will see. We will see. Regarding your heart, there is a new message. It could be a love letter. It could be actual from the hospital. And when it comes to the mice, it seems to me that the demise is been fixed. It's the sun is shining there. So it doesn't seem to me like I wouldn't call that a big issue anymore. There could have been some mice in your house or some shit regarding a house with 3 and 1 equals 4 here, which equals again the house. You also have ace of coins, so it seems to me that this issue is being taken care of in the future we're moving ahead to. So you could start from when we start to read this and then start to move ahead with me into the future. So in this letter, somehow it is connected to a lot of slander. So it could be something regarding your social media. It could be, it is, remember, a message. We do not live 200 years ago anymore. We live in a time where we get the messages on our phone. So what this letter could contain was simply just a lot of gossip, which gave you a lot of headache, because these people didn't know to stick their nose in your private business. Now, regarding the writer here, he's got some news for you. And I believe the writer is neutral, but the news that he brings comes from a false person, someone who is lying, cheating, stealing, etc. And I don't believe that's the writer. Again, the writer is someone neutral, just like the postman, a diplomat, just giving you the message. Don't shoot the messenger. But the message is about someone false. And the letter could be exactly the one we see up here. That also, this could be the one provoking a lot of blah, 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 you know. So regarding the sun that you are in full control of, the sun is shining, is all good. The sun is shining in your heart, right? Well, what about this one? This is not just a fake person. This is someone evil who is right below you. Is that an aspect of you who... I know. But I'm not making aspects of you here. I am making a world around you. So this is kind of the point with doing this. If I want to make aspects of you, I'll put the cards different, right? Although we all are a little evil, I would be a little bit careful. But you are in control of this evil entity. The question is, this is someone clever, and they seem to control your boat that you're riding. So I learned how to do this and how to undermine the cards that are right here. But at what point do we undermine the snake? Because that's not something you undermine in a Lenormand read. Then again, I'm doing the Lenormand read from my own book. So your bear, the friend, maybe his name is Björn Ragnar, very common Norwegian word. I have many Björn friends who are like this, and he has some kind of key. He had some kind of key. Past, okay? No one popping up here, people, women, nothing. So this is a very lonely read, I'd reckon. We have one more Lenormand. Actually, we have a lot more, but we are not going to use all night, are we? So let's check out the next one. We start with a boat and your adventure and your good health, and you are riding towards a very false person. Oh my god, I hope this ain't me. Very often I go over many of the reads I do, even the published, I realize, oh. Oh, yeah, exactly. So right now there is something about the house. Maybe you're looking for a property. Can't see this. Maybe you're looking for a property somewhere else. It could be that you need to leave to a new place regarding your house. It could be have something to do with the letter, false person wanting to. You could have something to do with trading, property, blah blah blah. There's something here where another property is involved, and you are riding towards someone who might try to rip you off. So just be warned. Okay. It seems to me that you're a little bit worried about money. It's under the moon, and it's a little bit, you know. The other rider who is riding away from you and your house could be the one who she could be an eiendomsentrepreneur, which is translated to someone who is selling your property for you. So she's riding away here, and here you are. Someone might want to buy it from you. That's a possibility, but something needs to be taken care of regarding your property, it seems like, or there's something in your life that needs to be taken care of, something that is overgrown, too much of it. It needs to be, yeah, this is a scythe, unless you were unaware of it. Something we remove weed with around the house. So there could be certain things about your house you need to fix up before you sell it, if you want to be more happy in the money field, darling. So what is this letter all about that you have here from the heart? It seems to me that this letter is someone who is very loyal to you. It is still in your past, but this past might be your future. Didn't think about that, did you? If it's comfort, nor did I. So regarding the sun and the position of the mice, there is some kind of an anchor here. It could be someone or something that wants to establish themselves very close to you, and you're not really interested in that because they are a pestilence in your life, although maybe they're really dirty offspring of you, and they're the sun in your life, and they are the vermin in your life. I don't know. We will see later. So, right. Wow, you really have some stuff for you. So, the gossip letter, the letter full of gossip, does have a snake attached to it. Another snake. What do you know? 2 snakes. So we don't know yet. Is it the same snake? They're both evil. They're both cruel. So you're likely to have a bear friend and a dog friend. They all symbolizes, of course, an individual, a person. Okay. So this letter seems to me be for someone here is trying to change their property, or perhaps gain some money from it, or I don't know, but it seems to me you got yourself into a nest. Beautiful. Actually, I was putting that snake in the wrong place. It doesn't belong to that letter at all. This snake is landing on the fox. So either you have two people that you will meet regarding your house who are taking fully advantage of your gullible, beautiful heart, because you come out with a very pure and kind heart, and thus these are aspects of your psyche, huh? So they are delivering a message, and it could be one letter, one signed by the fox, one signed by this. Well, this is their true face anyway. So whoever you are signing contract with now, I will wait a few months actually. When you see this, if you see this in July, August, you will know that there are a few planets going retrograde, and that will create issues from you. Trust me, the planets are never wrong. I can be wrong, the planets no. So if you're going to sell something now, wait. Okay, so this snake in the bottom here, it keeps a book about some kind of knowledge. We will see what that knowledge is about. So in your past, that bear had the key, but it was connected to some kind of a depression. And we already had enough depression, don't we? But to that letter that was connected to all this slander and blabbing about your situation, there is also a key coming to you. And that means that that specific case regarding that specific letter is solved. Practically the entire situation on top of you. That's just our hope for now, okay? So now let's see. Kipper or Gypsy first? Kipper or Gypsy first? What do you think is most normal? Maybe only one of them is needed, but well, let's see. Let's see. If they don't make any sense, we could use tarot cards to verify them. Oh my god, it's bedtime already. Okay, so house. Oh dear Lord, you need to look out for a thief. So when you leave your house because you want to sell it maybe, then be aware of that someone already are aware of you leaving. Wow. It's a story. We have a story. So when it comes to your finances and your worries about them, a consultation, perhaps with someone who are very good with money, will help. And regarding the scythe, there is someone you might think are trustworthy regarding your property. It looks like this in this card. Yeah, here is your messenger. They are neutral, and there is this obvious thing that things needs to be done. Who you think is a friend is actually a foe. So while you are gone, you trust your house to this individual. Know that this foe is friend with a thief. Possible. My theory could be your theory, could be it. So whenever you have to leave this person or your dog, they will miss you. That's it. someone who loves you, who is faithful to you, could be a woman or a man. No matter what, they come out as missing you. Okay. Regarding the anchor, it seems to me that the mice and the sun and anchor has something to do with the journey. So you could have gypsies basically close to you, as in playing with the gypsy cards. So it wouldn't be too much of a surprise. And maybe they are the reason you're moving, because having them as a neighbor could have its ups and downs. So let's have a look at the key here. Ooh la la. You have the okay, here it's warning you about haughtiness. If you are meeting someone who are too full of themselves, or if you start to play that role as too full of yourself, just don't, okay? Just don't. But yeah, I'm not going to pull over what peacock feather means. If you're going to use peacock feathers in this case, it's for Lord Krishna. So the snake over here is someone who comes out as a very rich man. He won't look like this. He will probably dress in very expensive or nice suit, something, or he will come out as very friendly. Show me the fox. Could be the same individual. The other one, the fox, is the one that is behind the letter. Do they work together? Probably. They want to buy a property. And why do they want to buy a property? I would think perhaps about that. Because here I smell something strange. So many things go wrong with your property. And then someone's so eager to get hold of that property. But if they give you a nice price, don't be angry if it turns out that your property is standing on gold or oil or diamonds. So just saying, okay. But you never know. There might be a lot of troubles attached to the house as a natural course of energy. It could also be people who are jealous with the way you live or who you are. This book carries a message for you. It's a messenger. So what that message is, well, convince me and we'll find out. So this poor bear friend of your might have given you a key. Maybe he's the one who gave you the responsibility of the house, because this man was in despair. He was not a happy man and might not be with you in your life anymore. And as you see in the bottom, he was clearly connected to this house. So rest in peace, whoever you are, stranger. Now, this might destroy the entire story, the Kipper cards, but we will use them anyway, because, you know, this story could actually fit someone needs. So if you know someone who are selling a property, please do share this story to them, because there could be a message hidden here that is specifically for them. Not the entire story need to be correct, but it could be the thief, it could be the snake, right? So please do your friend that favor. I will still live if you don't. So let's see how this will end, okay? Let's see how this will end. This will not be the end actually, but we will end this read by the Keeper cards, okay? So where the thief is, There is something here with gaining a lot of money. Someone here who is after a lot of money, and they might hire a thief, and there might be valuable things in your house. So it could have something to do with that. You could also be the one who loves to play games and make money. So you sell this house so you can get more money. I hope that's not the case for you. Now, where there used to be worries about money and you need your consultation, there will actually be great happiness for you. Maybe after you get rid of this drama. This foe here comes out as a main person. So if this is a movie and you are the main character, you could actually be the second character. They could be the main villain, or you know, so you know what I mean. Like, you know, they are among the main characters in this story. So here they come out as a male, and they both seem to be wealthy. But people who seem wealthy, it doesn't have to be, and people who look like shit. Like they look really poor, it doesn't have to be poor. I get this again, and I get this has to do with this man, who someone, rest in peace. Hope here. So regarding the one that cares about you here in past tense, it seems to me that they are going on a journey. So I would the dog is there. Maybe this will end up in you taking a journey with them. For God's sake, that's Titanic. But it could be also that, you know, I get this feeling, don't go away too long. I have experienced how that is. So what's going to worry you also about people, vermin journey, people who are making a mess out of your life, is a court case. For some of you, that might end up like that. Now about haughtiness, the key where we started with the letter, it will end up in a thief again. So whatever you have, people, I have this feeling that some people are actually planning to rob you. Rob you big time. So if you are wealthy reading this, or if you know someone who are well off, if they are the elite that Mel Gibson is now exposing, don't bother, right? This is a nice person who have a sweet little house, who have a fortune well earned with a nice heart. I have a feeling this is not something they deserve. So the warning is right here. We have a court person here. So the people who are tricking him, he's actually have a strong connection to the court. So whoever this is, they have a strong, they are up against some really, really strong forces. There is a small child in the mixture that is coming with this messenger that is the secret in its book, which is guarded by a vicious snake. So that message regarding the child, if you have a child, I'm not sure I would trust that babysitter. Yes. So, regarding the past, regarding the boss or this person that was your friend who is now gone, who's passed away, maybe he had a wife or something, but in that case, there is this letter, pleasant letter that will be received. And for some reason, it's followed up by a funeral. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It seems to me that some money will go to the wrong person. So, yeah, I do have some oracle cards. They are in Spanish, but I think the ones I understand, sometimes, okay, so we will give you some advices, my beautiful moonshine. No, that's not a good word in America, is it? Beautiful moonshine. Yeah, did you know my second name actually means moonshine? So don't worry about it. Okay, so let's check some advices for you. So be a little careful with who you select as your friend or elect in some kind of power game or something, because there will be consequences of all the actions we take. Okay, put them this way so you can watch with your own beautiful eyes. There is here, regarding the keys are merely a symbol of a protection for your future. Okay, let's put them out. This is a messy table now. So it's going on a little bit spiritual here. No, too much explosives. Yeah, this is about a configuration, about the terrain we are living on, and knowledge about our ancestors. So going on a little bit yoga here. You might want to have a look at that. I don't see how other tarot readers use these reading tarots. So there's something here about curiosity. Maybe you should look closer into a case, because it seems to me that some of you might be quite deep into something. Yeah, I need to fifth my Spanish. The magic sword. So trust in your magic. This is also Ace of Swords, a clarity into a situation, and trust in your magic when it comes to clarity in your own mind. Trust your guts, trust your mind. Okay? Don't trust nice friends. Don't trust, the only one. There's someone you've known here for a very long time, or your little baby. Those you could trust, but if you don't know people they can be as nice as fuck, don't trust them. Okay? So if you're going to sell your house, try to sell it. I did this mistake myself. Okay? I trusted my house in the wrong house. It was lost to me. And the same people who screwed up my property, all the money lost that we paid on the loan, I paid on the loan, and punishing me on top of this by taking my baby. So this story ain't Dungeons and Dragons. Okay? Just because you see a picture of someone in a 200-year-old dress, it's great happiness. It's great happiness, no matter what year it is. Okay? I don't know, that's something about the heart. Yeah, it might be a little bit too quick here. Narcolepsia, spiritual angel Kaido. So I don't know. All I know is that I struggle a lot with being tired. And what that has to do with spirituality, I don't know. But if you're anyone or Spanish speaker says want to leave a comment below, please do. So repair el velo. I still don't know what a velo is, but surely for me it looks like a transformation and a cleansing of your kundalini and all that. And there's also a pardon here. Perdón. Excuse me, apology here. And again, do not shoot the messenger. Okay, beautiful people, have a beautiful life. I hope this gave you something, and that my primitive office, look through it. I'm nomadic, I'm still Raven, and I still love you. Please leave a comment below if you feel that this give you, or you know someone who are up in this, or if you have been in something like this. This one is making me serious. Please do share. I don't know what this means, but it's a beautiful card. And yeah, for all of those of you who are remaining on my channel, thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. I love you so much, and beware, take care. Catch you on the flip side.